Hello everybody and welcome to another Indycar 2005 game crash analysis. Today, these are coming all too common. Today we are at the Kansas Speedway, 1.5 miler, Kansas City, Missouri. So almost all the wrecks I have done here have been shortly after the green flag. This was actually a pretty slow start from the leader. He bottled everybody up, and as you can see, he blocked somebody trying to make a pass, and it just started a massive chain reaction crash to the back. Wow, there's a lot of cars flying in the air, going at very low speeds. So anyways, let's get into this. So this is my onboard. I got Dixon to the inside. I just cover him off. Helio's trying to pass. I try to block him. You know how the story goes. I'm spinning out of control. Pow. Here come the cars. Weldon goes flying over me. Wow. Car just come. Oh, and I got rear-ended trying to restart by Brian Herta. So let's look at Helio's onboard again. Like I said, this is kind of a slow start. Okay, I blocked Dixon, then I try to block Helio. That didn't work. Goes spinning out of control. Helio gets popped into me by Schechter. He's got some minor damage. Here's Jill DeFerrin's onboard. See, I'm just pushing Dixon. Then I tap Helio. Goes into a crash. He is fine. Tony Kanaan's on board, right? They're weaving back and forth, 3 wide. He lets those two go. He's got Schechter to his high side. They hit nothing. So here's Hornich's on board. And quick note, there's quite a few of the front runners did not get into this crash. But I'm still going to show their onboards anyways, just to show you how close they got. Here's Allenser Jr. There's the contact, spinning out of control. Allenser Jr. was close. All right, so here's Thomas Schechter's on board. Allenser Jr. is not really giving him much room. There's the contact. Schechter looks like, yep, Schechter got involved in this one. He takes Helio to the wall, and just that little bit of contact with the wall puts him out. Like I said, some of these onboards, this with Scott Sharp right here, some of these onboards show you that they escaped this wreck with no contact, but it just shows you how close they got. So you're Kenny Brack, and you're looking at 4 wide right in front of you. There's no way 4 goes into 1. So then it funnels into 2 wide. There's the wreck. There's the contact. He gets a slight tap in the rear. Cars go flying past and over him, and he escapes with just a little bit of front wing damage. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. Here is Tora Takagi's on board. Again, they're 4 wide, and he's got Kenny Brack to his high side. Where does he go? He's got someone to his inside now. That's Roger Yasukawa. He makes contact with Schechter, then with Buddy Rice. Car comes flipping on him. He has a little bit of front wing damage. Here is Dan Weldon's view. It is starting to get crazy up front. 4 wide, then 3 wide. Where does he go? He's got 2 to his inside. They're just all wrecking behind him. Dan Weldon gets nailed from behind, flips over me, flips into the fence, does multiple barrel rolls. He is out of the race. Here is his onboard. You can literally see everything from this onboard. So they start to wreck. Now we're going to slow this thing down. Okay? They're all crashing all around him. All of a sudden he gets hit from the rear. He comes flying at an angle into my car, hits the cockpit, goes cartwheeling into the fence. On his lid, then he starts the barrel roll down the track, down the progressive banking. Here's Roger Yasukawa. He comes flying up on this pack, okay? So 4 wide, then 3 wide, he's below Tora Takagi, and he misses it. Here's Brian Herta's on board. Again, it's getting crazy up front. There's the contact. He just hit Tora Takagi, so he's got a little bit of front right damage. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, there I come. So he hits my front. Here's my rear end. So he's got some front wing damage and front right damage. Robbie Buell. This guy's always involved. 2 3 wide packs. There's the crash. Nope. Oh, he gets hit hard from Foyt, and he gets tapped by another guy. He's got some pretty significant damage, but he's still in it. So Greg Ray has been an animal when it comes to these wrecks. He's always flying up into it. See, he already had contact. The wreck didn't even start. He gets hit by Alex Barron, who goes flying into the wall. He's got pretty significant damage, but it looks like Greg Ray can continue. So there was a separate wreck behind the big one. Who started that? Buddy Rice. Buddy Rice already has front wing damage, and he gets fucking nailed from behind, excuse my language. Goes into the fence, he's out of the race. Here is Alex Barron. Like I said, there was 2 wrecks here. The one in the front and then the one that started in the back. So here's Alex Barron. He clips Greg Ray, goes flipping over into the wall, gets hit again. Looks like he's going to be able to escape this wreck with just a little bit of damage. Nice. Sarah Fisher. She's right behind Alex Barron. She comes flying up on this wreck too. She's to the outside, very precarious spot, so she just taps Kenny Brack, and these cars come flying all around her. So she's got a little bit of damage, but she'll make it. So does Buddy Lazier have another magic moment in him? Let's see. He's to the outside. I doubt it this time. He gets hit, and he is spiraling in the air. No, he is out of the race. Terminal damage. So Felipe Giafone, what role does he play in this wreck? He's pretty far behind. He's on the brakes. Oh, he hit Alex Barron, and he hit 2 others. Slides Barron into the wall. He's got quite significant amount of damage, but he's okay. Here's AJ Foyt the 4th. Where does he stand in this wreck? He nails Felipe Giafone. Hits Buell, starts flipping over Takagi, but he can still continue. So Vitor Mira, you see they already start packing up at the front. Contact's already happened. He hits Greg Ray, goes into the wall, gets rear-ended by Rice, then rolled over. Haven't said a whole lot about Dario Franchitti in most of these wrecks I've done, but nevertheless, let's see what happened to him. Oh, he hit Buddy Rice. He goes flying into those pack of cars and rolls over. He is out of the race. Haven't said too much about Ed Carpenter either. He hasn't really been a factor in these crashes, but let's see what kind of viewpoint he has if he's involved. So he's got a little bit of contact with Dario, and that's what sent Dario into that pack of cars and sent them flying. So Carpenter has a little bit of damage. Got a little love tap there from Buddy Rice. And he hits Buddy Lazier for good measure. And I don't think I've said Tony Rena's name in a while either. Maybe in the first or second one I've done, but let's see where he stands in this wreck. It looks like he's going to miss everything. Just look at that viewpoint, though. God, he had a great view of that whole wreck. So, my analysis for this whole wreck, and I'm going to show you the wide angle again, that it was just a very slow start, okay? They're coming to the green. Everybody's all packing up, slamming on the brakes. The leader tries to block off Dixon, hits Castroneves, try to block him too, and that's what starts this massive chain reaction wreck. Now, what's interesting is they all come to a stop, and all of a sudden you see 3 or 4 cars flying and spiraling in the air. That is crazy.